Hi, my name is Pastor Carol Tony, and
I am Tony Cruz, a gospel music minister in this country and beyond.
yeah, so we come to you to share a story. Few months ago, I got to travel to Magadi, and then from about 20 kilometers from Magadi town, and I found people there, loving people, friendly people, very, very kind. They even got to share some of the jewelries with us. But as we were leaving that place, I got to meet a pastor. And this lady had just a very nice, a lovely smile and appealing heart. And so I got drawn to her. And as I got to hear from her, she led me to her home. And as then I felt the desire to go to see where her church is and where they meet. And so when I went, I got the shock of my life, only to find them seated under a tree and having stones as the chairs. She got 2 chairs only, plastic chairs, that her and her husband, who is also a pastor, were sitting on every Sunday. When I got to hear from her, I got to realize that they have been desiring to have a church. And in this church, they have desired to have just a simple structure that they had a dream of. Her husband at that moment was somewhere up in the hills, for Magadi is a hilly place. And though he was actually praying that God will actually send people to help. And I believe in my heart that God led me there for a reason. For the very first time, to get to meet this lady, for the very first time in Magadi, just because this lady was somewhere praying, her husband was somewhere praying, but they can be able to have a church. So as a friends, we are reaching out to you to be able to help us be able to put a roof over these people, this community. The church has about an attendance of about 100 people. And I believe in our hearts, with the little we can be able to come together, your help, my help, we can be able to build a house, as it is written in the book of Haggai chapter 1 verse 8, build a house for the Lord, that he may be glorified. So friends, come, let us build a house of prayer for this community in Magadi. Thank you.
Wow.
Asante sana Bwana Yesu,
Asante Yesu.
asante sana Bwana Yesu,
Asante Yesu.
tunakupenda, tunakupenda, asante sana Bwana Yesu, asante sana Bwana.
Pastor Carol, and she came up with this
I
burden, and
have cried.
yeah,
I've really cried. I mean, I feel so overwhelmed on how God can just put a burden in your heart. And so he put a burden in my heart when I came and met these people. I met the pastor. God is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. This man has paid a price in seeking God's face, and God has put them in our hearts for us to be able to come and share with you what they are going through and their desire. Either we are taking the measurements of how the church will be. All this we are doing by faith.
That's a very touching story. And when my wife went there and she came back and told me the story, it moved me. And seeing that here where we stay, people go to churches with proper buildings and they sit on good chairs, or good seats. But out there are people who are suffering. But regardless, they worship God in that state. So I'm here to appeal to you, my friends. I know we're missionaries, but this time round we are coming to you to appeal to you kindly. Join with us as we build this church. It is not our church, it is not their church, but it is a place where people will go and make prayers. People will go and meet with their God. So we're appealing to you. You can come in kind, in cash, and you can donate your mabati, that is iron sheet. We need about 120 iron sheets. We need timber, we need cement, we need there's so many things that are needed there. There's a list that we'll provide for the things, for the items that are required. And also we ourselves will also go there next month.
Yes.
On the 21st of November, we'll go to start building this church. We will build it with our hands. Let me tell you, And so we are asking other friends to come and join us as we do the same. There will be a medical camp, I believe.
Yes, there will be a medical camp immediately the church is launched. We are hoping to build in the next 1 week up from the 21st. That whole week, maybe by 27th, we can now have the medical camp before the end of the month of November.
Yes, and I believe this is going to be a very worthy cause for all of us. Please, where you are, I know, spare something and send it to an account number that will be given and
Below.
and a pay bill that will be given below. I believe it is
516600. That's it. Then the account number is as it is below.
Yeah, you will find the account number. Kindly, even if it is 100 shillings, it is 500 shillings, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, even a million. Let me tell you, we
Yes,
just
with
need.
work of God.
This is the work of God, and we want to see those people have a smile on their face,
Yes.
even as they worship their God.
Yes.
Yes.
So please, we welcome you to join us and partner with us, even as we put this, we build a house of prayer for the people of Magadi. Yes.
I believe you and I, her and her friends, all of us pulling the resources together, we will do this
Yes.
for the glory and honor of our God Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. May God bless you.
Shalom.
Asante Yesu, asante sana Bwana Yesu,
Asante Yesu.
asante sana Bwana Yesu, tunakupenda, tunakupenda, asante sana Bwana Yesu, asante sana.